पृथिवी शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिः. Today is Earth Day. 365 days are Earth days. But symbolically, to remind us, we live on this earth. हम इतने बेवकूफ हैं और हम अपने आप में इतने रत हैं, मस्त हैं, हमें याद कराना पड़ता है 365 में से एक दिन पृथ्वी माता, द अर्थ मदर, उसको नमस्कार करो, उनको धन्यवाद दो, उनको याद करो, उनको थैंक करो. We have come to this point where instead of worshipping, being grateful, thanking, we have to declare one day as Earth Day. चलो, ये भी एक नए युग का 20th century से शुरू हुआ एक नया दिन है. जैसे फादर्स डे, मदर्स डे, चाची का दिन, मामी का दिन, दादा का दिन, दादी का दिन, फ्रेंड्स डे कहते. तो पृथ्वी नाम है. अर्थ इज कॉल्ड पृथ्वी. प्रथा यानी बृहद, लार्ज, ऑल accommodating, generous, noble. और पृथ्वी के कितने नाम हैं? आई एम नाउ टेकिंग यू टू संस्कृत, द लैंग्वेज आई लव. I love Sanskrit like, what shall I say, like my breath. सांस की तरह मुझे उससे प्रेम है. संस्कृत में कितने सारे पर्यायवाची नाम हैं. पृथ्वी के भी बहुत नाम हैं. So many adjectives तो मैं नहीं कहूँगी, but so many synonyms for the word earth. So in Sanskrit, first I would like to say bhumi. भूमि. मैं भारतवर्ष की भूमि पर खड़ी हूँ. And the bija akshara is bhu. भू भवति, भूर्भुवः स्वः, भू भविष्यति, भू भवितव्य. भू meaning bhu, bhumi is one who makes us become. We take birth on earth. We don't take birth in space. Then dhri, the bijakshara, dhri, dharayati, that which upholds us, that which keeps us stable. Dharani, dharati, and dharini. These are also the names of Indian girls, by the way. Prithvi, Pritha, Dharati, Dharani, Dharini. One of my staff, the daughter, after many years, they got a lovely little daughter. तो उसका नाम उन्होंने रखा भूमि. Oh, I loved it. So she became my Kumari, जिनका मैं पूजन अर्चन करती रही नवरात्रि में. So, point that I'm making is that we stand on this, we are on this earth तो अर्थ डे मनाइए, हर रोज मनाइए, प्रतिदिन मनाइए। चले मैं आगे हूँ कि मैंने कुछ विचार अपने लिखे हैं हमेशा की तरह। या मम्मी, माँ, माता, बालक माँ के पेट पे बैठता है, माँ की छाती पे बैठता है, माँ को घूंसे मारता है, माँ के बाल खींचता है, माँ की साड़ी पकड़ता है, माँ का मुंह नोचता है, माँ को किसी किसी करता है। क्या नहीं करता छोटा बालक, बेबी, गर्ल, बॉय, डजंट मैटर। एंड द मदर enjoys it, tolerates it, indulges the child, the baby. तो हमें ये आइडिया आना चाहिए, विचार आना चाहिए कि हम क्या क्या कर रहे हैं पृथ्वी के साथ। बताती हूँ कुछ। वी किक, लात मारते हैं। वी वॉक, चलते हैं बड़े बड़े जूते पहन के, ठक 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 ठक। वी स्पिट, थूकते हैं। वी टेयर इट अपार्ट, खदाने, माइंस एंड ऑल दिस JCB खोदते। वी डिग, खोदते रहते अंदर तक। शी इज पेन्ड बट शी forgives. Like all mothers, she forgives us. But जैसे माँ जानती है कि बच्चे को कब ठीक करना है, बहुत सब करने दिया तो वही बच्चा बड़ा होके उसी माँ को क्या त्रास देगा, दुख देगा, पीड़ा देगा, शोक देगा, उसका अंत नहीं है। तो लाड़ प्यार के साथ अनुशासन, डिसिप्लिन, ये दोनों बराबर बैलेंस में चलने चाहिए। माँ जानती है when to pull the ear, when to give a whack, when to give a slap, when to show the finger. खबरदार। अर्थ मदर कैसे बोलती है जब अति होने लगती है, तो क्या कहती है? धरती कंप अभी हुआ था थोड़े दिन पहले, छोटा सा, सब डर गए। अर्थक्वेक। क्या करती है? सुनामी। क्या करती है? वोल्केनोस फटते हैं, ज्वालामुखी फटता है। क्या क्या होता है और हम सब भूल जाते हैं। We forget it like that. We are so busy, darling. I have no time to think about all this. You know, I have to be at the board meeting. जाओ, भागो, अर्थक्वेक हुआ, गाड़ियां समा गई, शहर के शहर समा गए। कौन से प्रेसिडेंट ने बटन दबाया कि बंद हो जाओ? सोचो। We should not overdo. So, हमारे भारतीय परंपरा में कितना सुंदर है कि जब बाहर से घर आते हैं तो फुटवेयर, पैर में जो पहना होता है, बाहर निकालते थे। बाहर की गंध घर में नहीं लानी। ये भूमि मेरी पवित्र भूमि, वैसे पूरी अर्थ है, देखिए। और पैर धोना, हाथ धोना, कुल्ले करना, मुंह पे पानी डालना, ये सब नॉर्मल था। इसको हमने यानी भारतीय परंपराओं ने, हम कलाकारों ने कितने सुंदर तरीके प्रस्तुत किया है। हाउ द इंडियन presents this wonderful idea of respecting Earth Mother. Before हमारे क्लास में, in the dance arena or the music class, we never wear shoes or it's taken out, put out. और जब हम करते हैं, when we go for programs, whatever it is, Once the instruments are placed, even in rehearsal, no stage hand will walk up and down crisscross with shoes. मैं तो उसका पालन करती हूँ. Then, I don't think any traditional artist of India, be it classical from the Shastriya Parampara or the folk Parampara, tribal Parampara, we never climb the stage, the Rangamancha, the Rangamandir, Rangamanch, with anything on our feet. No. उसके बाद पहला हम जो करते हैं वो भूमि प्रणाम करते हैं. The first offering, the worship is to earth. Odissi में, one of the Indian 8 classical dance styles, भूमि प्रणाम का ये श्लोक या भरतनाट्यम में सभी करते होंगे. तो मुझे याद आया, बचपन में श्लोक सीखा था. What is this earth? समुद्रवसने देवी पर्वतस्तन मंडले विष्णु पत्नी नमस्तुभ्यं पादस्पर्शम क्षमस्व मे. She whose vastra, the clothing, is all the waters and waves of the ocean. All the oceans. Like this. Samudravasane Devi, O Devi, O Goddess. Parvatastana Mandale, and all the mountains and hills are your breasts, the bosom from which the milk nourishes humanity. It nourishes all life. Samudravasane Devi Parvatastana Mandale Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam. And we consider earth, Bhumi, Dharati, as Bhudevi. Among the two consorts of Vishnu, the god, one is Sri Devi, prosperity, and the Nami, the humidity. Another one is Bhumi, Bhudevi, which is the earth. Vishnu Patni, I offer my salutations to you. May you bless me. Sparsham kshamasva me. In the end, what do I say? Please forgive me the touch, my feet touching you. But we have no option. We can't walk on our hands. But how beautiful to first offer this apology, this gratitude, this obeisance, this prayer to Mother Earth. उसके बाद मुझे एक और याद आया था, एक और श्लोक जो आपके साथ में साझा करती हूँ. I'll share this second श्लोक also. सर्वम सहे धरणी. You are the one who सहन करना, who tolerates, who accepts. सर्वम सहे धरणी विश्व विधान. And you are the one who upholds Vishwa, all that moves. Mateva Vishwam Akhilam Paripalaya. You are the mother of Vishwa, of the universe, of all that creation on earth. Please look after me, nourish me, O Goddess. And then Tubhyam dadami kusumavali adarena. I am offering the flowers, the garlands to you with full heart. And pada prapata janitam pidam sahyatu. Please tolerate. Don't get angry. Pada prapatam, the hurt I cause you by my footfalls. Shamasvame. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. So this whole idea of Earth Day, I think we can take it forward and also offer to the world. हम दुनिया को बता सकते हैं कि हमारी परंपराओं में, हमारे दर्शन में In the philosophy, in the art traditions, in our festivals, everywhere, this is ingrained. This is inclusive. Okay. Now coming to the Sanskrit Subhashita. Subhashita, Bhasha, language, and Su, beautiful, good, Subhashita. The well-spoken word, the well-spoken sentence, the well-spoken verse, which contains wonderful idea. तो मैंने कुछ बहुत सारे हैं. Oh my God, there are books and books and books of Subhashita. But, well, I had to, select whatever. And those that I remembered from my childhood. बचपन से पढ़ने का संस्कृत स्कूल में भी थी, संस्कृत भारतीय विद्या भवन से भी किया, कोविद वगैरह, और नृत्य के साथ तो संस्कृत ही संस्कृत है, बाकी भाषाएं भी हैं, लेकिन तो I want to share a few with you. Then कोयल बोलने लगी है, कू 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 बोलने लगा है. By the way, we are disillusioned. It's the male cuckoo which produces the sweet sound, okay, like the male peacock. The female peacock doesn't have the feathers. So the female cuckoo has a very karkash sound, very karkash sound. So when the cuckoo, I heard the cuckoo's voice, the songs, this wonderful, I think about a week, 10 days ago it started. Summer is here. I remembered the Subhashit. Kaka Krishna Pika Krishna Ko Bhedo Pika Kakayo Vasanta Samaye Prapte Kako Kaka Piko Pika. Now, Kaka Krishna. Kaka Krishna, Pika Krishna. I'm sorry, I got so carried away. Kaka Krishna, Pika Krishna. Ko Bhedo Pika Kakayo. Krishna meaning dark, black. Kowa, crow is black. Kaka Krishna, Pika is the word in Sanskrit for the koel, for the cuckoo. That is also dark, black. So here is the crow, here is the Pika, the koel. Ko bhedo Pika Kakayo. How do you differentiate? Vasanta Samaye Prapte, at springtime, you hear the cuckoo, sweet song, cuckoo's sweet sound. Then you know this one, that's a crow, and that's a koel. Which means that at the right moment, that difference comes out. People may look the same, but when the time comes, you know who is who. Another one like that. Baka Shweta, Hamso Shweta. Hamso Shweta, Bako Shweta, Ko Bhedo, Baka Hamsayo. Neer Akshira Viveketu, Hamso Hamsa, Bako Baka. Baka yani Bagula, the egret, which stands on one thin leg and is stands still looking for some worm, some fish. And it also flies white. Bagula, Safed. Hamsa, the swan, is also white. Would be Safed. Then what's the difference? How do you know? It says, Kshira Nira Viveketu. The Vivek Shabda is very important. Vivek is the discretion to know what is appropriate, what is good, what is right, and what is not appropriate, what is wrong, what is not correct. That is Viveka. Viveka in our Vyavaar, interaction, Viveka in our manner, etiquettes, Viveka in recognizing the situation, viveka in our thoughts. बहुत सुंदर शब्द है विवेक. लड़कों के नाम भी होते हैं, by the way, and I hope those men, those boys understand the word. Anyway, Kshira Neera Viveketu. Kshira means water, and Neera means Kshira means milk, and Neera means water. It is said that a bowl full of milk, the swan is able to separate the milk from the water, whereas the egret would just sip whatever. तो हंस का जो विवेक है वो कहता है कि क्षीर जो दूध है, जो असली चीज है, उसको हंस पकड़ता है, और जो बगुला है वो कुछ भी खा लेता है, पी लेता है. हाउ ब्यूटीफुल. दोनों सफेद हैं. वहां दोनों काले थे, कौवा और कोयल. यहाँ दोनों सफेद हैं, बगुला एंड हंस. तो ये सुभाषित जो हैं वो हाउ दे easily they illustrate how we should be in our life. बहुत आसान है ये समझना, बोलना. और मैं चाहूँगी कि जो हमारे विशेष करके यंग बच्चे हैं, मिलेनियल्स और उनसे थोड़े बड़े, as I keep saying, the language has to be beautiful. The language has to be illuminated. हमारी भाषा में प्रकाश होना चाहिए, ऊर्जा होनी चाहिए, सौंदर्य होना चाहिए कि सामने वाला भी कुछ सोचना शुरू करे. अरे क्या कहा. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. Now a little bit of a little bit of an उपदेश. कहते हैं सत्यम ब्रूयात, प्रियम ब्रूयात, न ब्रूयात सत्यम अप्रियम. सत्य बोलो लेकिन प्रिय बोलो. Speak the truth, but speak it in an endearing way, priya, pleasant way. Na bruyat satyam apriyam. Do not speak the truth which sounds unpleasant. Why? The second line gives you the reason, which is generally prevalent in our society, in our life also. क्या कहते हैं? अप्रियस्य च पथ्यस्य. जो बात अप्रिय लगती है, that which sounds unpleasant to us, but it is pathya, which is good for you, like a medicine, like a potion, something that you need to correct within yourself. If that is being given, it is pathya. Pachya, supachya, that which will digest well in your system. But it is unpleasant to hear. Apriyasya cha pathyasya vakta shrota cha durlabhaha. ऐसा बोलने वाले, that which is unpleasant yet correct and good and healthy. Those speakers and those who can listen, durlabhaha. बोलने वाले भी दुर्लभ हैं, सुनने वाले तो और दुर्लभ हैं. Meaning, nobody, very few, nobody wants to say what is correct. जानते हुए भी नहीं बोलते हैं. अरे सामने वाले को बुरा लग जाए तो, मेरा काम नहीं बनेगा तो, कुछ मुझे नुकसान हो जाएगा तो, all these to. And we do not speak the truth, that what is correct at the moment we should. So there is a dvandva, there is a dilemma. And this dilemma in life about so many things is always present. लेकिन मैं अपनी बात कहूँ, if I share with you my own life and experience, somehow I am used to hearing unpleasant things. I am used to separating Neera Kshira from those things, accepting where I could correct my mistakes, where I could realign and readjust my path. मैंने बहुत कुछ सुना है और समझा है और उसमें से लेने लायक चीज़ें मैंने अपने जीवन में उतारी हैं. Equally, I have not hesitated in saying what I think was true, was correct, वो भी मैं बोलती हूँ. और अभी नहीं, बहुत पहले से. तो मेरी रेपुटेशन बन गई मेरे बारे में. ये भी हुआ, Sonal is difficult, Sonal is temperamental, Sonal is very strong, Sonal is intimidating, Sonal गुस्सा करती है, गुस्से वाली है. Sonal बोल खरा बोलती है. Sonal भाई बड़ी मुश्किल है. Oh God, I've heard it all. सब सुना है. मैं हंसती हूँ, मैं सोचती हूँ कि जब हम बीमार पड़ते हैं तो कड़वी से कड़वी दवाई भी हमको पीनी पड़ती है कि हम ठीक हो जाएं. यदि कोई हमारे भले के लिए कुछ कहते हैं, सुन तो लो. It's very difficult. No, baby, no, do, no, God, no, I cannot, I can't. What you can't? Of course you can. मेरे में इतना अंदर से विश्वास होना चाहिए, इतना आत्मबल होना चाहिए कि मैं आपकी बात, खरी बात सुन सकूं, उस पर सोच सकूं और उसमें से जो लेने लायक है मेरे भलाई के लिए उसको मैं ग्रहण करूं और उसके बाद धन्यवाद भी दूं. It's very important. I see it within my own circle, my very close circle, people who work with me. Very difficult. Difficult to say sorry. Difficult to say गलती हो गई. Difficult to feel that you can also go wrong. But the minute you open your mind, the minute your ego is down, the minute you understand कि भाई मैं कंप्लीट नहीं हूँ, मैं कोई परम योगी नहीं हूँ, I am not. No, I have to learn a lot. तो ये सारी बातें इस श्लोक में आती हैं सुभाषित में. अप्रियस्य च पथ्यस्य वक्ता श्रोता च दुर्लभाः. मेरे लिए सुलभ है. I have sought out such people and that they have made me what I am today. My parents, my grandfather, my gurus, my friends, even those who are not known to me, if they wrote something or if they said something, I would never say, shut up. No, never. So respect the word. Now I take you forward and I have this wonderful रस की बात. As I keep repeating, कि जीवन में यदि रसास्वादन नहीं, रस की अनुभूति नहीं, एक्सपीरियंस अनुभव नहीं, जीवन में प्रेम नहीं, किसी वस्तु से, किसी व्यक्ति से, किसी बात से, किसी विचार से, तो वो जीवन नीरस है. I talked about it, I think, all along, because I think my life is so full of rasa. It's overflowing. And therefore, I'm enjoying sharing this with you all. So, rasa, I told you, the essence of life, the flavor, the taste, the color, the aroma, the sentiment, the mood, सारा कुछ. तो एक बहुत सुंदर ये आपको बताती हूँ कि why poetic, जिस तरीके से एक सरसता से हम उसी बात को रख सकते हैं. Same thing can be presented, said. One is a direct way. That is also situational, जैसे परिस्थिति हो. लेकिन I am talking now about rasa. How to share a thought which gives you ananda, which makes you think, but also is poetic. तो ये है कविता वनिता चैव स्वयमेव गतावरा. Kavita is poetry, the poetry of life, or jo kavi, the poets who sit down to write and nothing is, and then you have to meet a deadline, something has to be written, send it. That's not kavita. You will hear why. So kavita and vanita. Vanita is a young, comely lady, woman. Swayameva gatavara. Vara meaning the best. Swayam eva gata. If inspiration for a wonderful poem comes on its own, spurna hoti hai. And if a lovely woman, charming woman is attracted towards you and comes to you, of course this is for the men, not for women, okay? Comes to you, स्वयमेव, खुद अपने आप कविता की स्फूर्णा आती है और एक सुंदर स्त्री आती है. The two situations, स्वयमेव गतावरा, that is the best. But balad akrishyamani, if the lady, the woman is pulled, balad, with bala, what shall I say, what's the word, जबरदस्ती यदि किसी स्त्री को खींचते हैं, and also जबरदस्ती कविता लिखते हैं, कविता वनिता, तो वो कविता में रस नहीं और उस वनिता मुंह मोड़ लेगी, छोड़ देगी. बलात् आकृष्यमाणे सा सरसा विरसा भवेत्. वो जो सरस है, that which would have given you enjoyment, which would have made you happy, which would have produced rasa, becomes virasa without rasa. Shunya, niras, dry as dust. How beautiful is this? I hope you are enjoying it. Kitna simple hai. Kavita vanita swayameva gatavara. That's the best. But if you pull it zabardasti, you have to write, meet a deadline. Or if you pull the woman, both become viras. They will turn away from you. That will not work. तो ये रस की बात है कि रस की स्वयं स्फूर्णा कब होती है? जब आप जीवन में डूबे रहते हैं. When you submerge yourself in the experiences and observations of life, and you are grateful that everything and everyone is giving you something, is teaching you something, तभी तो जाकर रस उत्पन्न होता है, रसानुभूति होती है, रसास्वादन होता है. I've seen people 2 मिनट में खा के उठ के चले गए. I feel so sad for them. उन्होंने अन्न का रस तो लिया ही नहीं. They have not really tasted the food, the anna, that which nourishes you, any enjoyment, with any gratitude, with any love, then why eat? Gratitude right from Kisan, the person in the fields who works day and night to grow in the field, खेत में जो अनाज उपजाता है. Those people who bring it to you, those people who clean it and present it to you, you go and buy it. And those people who cook it for you, those people who serve you, ये सारी बातें इकट्ठी होती हैं और आप 2 मिनट में खा के या अरे इसमें नमक बहुत है, इसमें मिर्ची बहुत है, इसमें तेल नहीं है, कुछ स्वाद नहीं आया. We should also learn to be grateful. I say it again, right from earth, पृथ्वी जो उपजाती है, जिनकी नदियों में पानी है, जिनकी हवा में ठंडक है, मिठास है, सुगंध है, जिनके पेड़ पत्ते पौधे फूलों में और फलों में रस है, पक्षियों का निनाद है, प्राणियों की चाल है. We have to enjoy, we have to thank. Earth Day today, I remind you. और सुभाषित वही कहता है, let it come, be grateful, accept it. Okay, इसके बाद another funny one, not funny one, but makes you think. And what is the example given? It's so beautiful. My Indian friends will remember that there is the Puranic story of Samudra Manthan, Kshira Sagar Manthan, churning of the milky ocean by the gods and anti-gods. Both come together for the first and last time, as I always say, with the lust to get ambrosia, elixir, amrita of immortality. And they've been told that it is in this deep milky ocean. So they churn. It's another story that I will share with you in future sessions. वहाँ से जो रत्न निकले, the things that started emerging from that churning, Amrita was the last. Among them, there was Shri, the goddess Lakshmi, who emerged. And another thing, the 13th thing before Amrita emerged was Vish, the poison, the cosmic negativity. Now, I come to the Subhashita. Actually, there is so much humor contained also in Subhashits while giving you a lesson for life. And that is the best way. तो कहते हैं, the question is, Kim Vasasa? What does clothing, good clothes or being neat, how does it matter? Huh? Now the torn jeans, the chopped one, and the lathar pathar, the baseball cap here, whatever it is. Lathar pathar is my favorite word, lathar pathar. This says, Kim Vasasa. What is the importance? It explains. Neti vicharaniyam. There is nothing further to think about it. Here I present the example. Drashtant abhi deti hu. ऐसा कहते हैं. किम वाससा नेति विचारणीयम वासः प्रमाणम खलु योग्यतायाम. Your clothes, the way you wear them, even if it is a simple dhoti, even if it is a simple kurta, that really is the pramana. It tells so much about you, of your yogyata, of your capability, of your identity, of who you are and where you are. Yogyata is one word. I had to explain it in so many English words. Forgive me. Again, Kim Vasasa Niti Vicharaniyam Vasa Pramanam Khalu Yogyataya. How? Now comes the example. Pitambanam Vikshya Dado Swakanyam. Ocean, the Kshir Sagara, is the father, because father brings about the children. There's a father and the mother. Here, Kshira Sagara, the ocean, is the father. And from there emerged the goddess Lakshmi, the goddess Shri. And as he saw, the father saw Vishnu wearing the beautiful pitambara, the yellow silk dhoti and the yellow silk garment. Pitambaram Vikshya, he saw that. Dado Swakanyam. He gave away his daughter Lakshmi to Vishnu. And Charmambaram Vikshya Visham Samudra. When he saw Shiva wrapped in the tiger skin, he gave the halahala, the poison, to Shiva. It's so beautiful. I hope you are enjoying it. Here, seeing the Pitambara of Vishnu, my daughter, she becomes his wife, his consort. And here Shiva in Charmambara, here, drink poison. So, as I come back to it, we need not wear expensive clothes. What this is telling us. We need not wear expensive, कीमती भैया 2 लाख का ये और 20,000 का ये dress. And no. Wear something simple, beautiful, colorful. Beautiful का मतलब है कि सुघड़, neat. Something that would look good on you. अब ये भी एक चीज़ है इसमें. मैंने देखा है on a kind of bodies, sharir, sthulakaya, or maybe very thin, maybe very tall, maybe very short. People have become so used to looking at the shops, क्या कहते हैं, window shopping, going to the malls, looking at the mannequins on which these dresses and things, coats are draped. And because it's in the fashion magazine, because it's in the advertisements, because it's on the hoardings, because some actors are wearing it, I must buy it, I must wear it. और फिर ये जब लेके आते हैं और पहनते हैं, तो more often than not, they look not only funny, but they look pathetic. तो कहने का तात्पर्य ये है, पैसा आपका डूब गया और आपकी शोभा में अभिवृद्धि नहीं हुई. तो अपना कदर सब देखकर, रंग मुंह देखकर आपको कपड़े पहनने चाहिए, अच्छे, सिंपल, सादे, लेकिन आंखों को भाए और जो आपकी आकृति को भी उठाए. ये नहीं कि इतने मोटे हैं और घुस नहीं रहे हैं और एकदम पतले हैं, ढीले हैं, जो भी है. My, what shall I say, suggestion, मेरा सुझाव है कि ये जो चकाचौंध की दौड़ है, बाय, लो, उसने पहना, किट्टी पार्टी में जाना है, पार्टी में जाना है, ये देखने जाना है, वो करने जाना है, नो, मुझे भागम भाग. क्यों? तो मैं ये नहीं कह रही कि शौक हमारे पूरे नहीं होने चाहिए. I am not saying that you should not fulfill your desire, your wish, but according to your financial situation, according to the social situation, and third, according to the need, ज़रूरियत है क्या, and fourth and most important, according to your physical shape and size. तो ये सारा इस एक सुभाषित में आ गया. विष्णु ने पीतांबर धारी तो लक्ष्मी मिल गई, वो बेचारा शिव व्याघ्र चर्मांबर, टाइगर स्किन, तो उसको विष दिया का मतलब थोड़ी ना, but you understand what I'm saying largely. तो मेरा ये आज का कहने का था, उसमें एक आखिर में मैं आपके साथ ये शेयर करना चाहूँगी जो मैं बोली नहीं थी, और मुझे लगता है कि ये भी बहुत प्रासंगिक है। ये संस्कृत के जो छंद हैं, मीटर्स, दे आर वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट। तो उसमें जो रेसिटेशन चलता है, शार्दूल विक्रीडित, शार्दूल सिंह, लायन, विक्रीडित द वे लायन वॉक्स। तो उस छंद में ये श्लोक है। सुभाषित और श्लोक में ज़्यादा फर्क नहीं होता है। सुभाषित में हमेशा, और जो श्लोक उपदेश देते हैं, कुछ अच्छी बात बताते हैं, लेसन फॉर लाइफ। तो रे रे चातक सावधान मनसा मित्रं क्षणं श्रूयताम् अम्बोधा बहवः वसन्ति गगने सर्वेऽपि नहि तादृशा केचि दृष्टि विधारयन्ति धरणिं गर्जन्ति केचि वृथा यं यं पश्यसि तस्य तस्य पुरतो मा ब्रूहि दीनं वचः। Chatak is a bird, and we believe in India that it's a wonderful bird. Actually, it's a real bird. That at the time of monsoons, it keeps on gazing at the clouds and keeps on hoping and praying and requesting, because it drinks, it looks at the cloud and it drinks the water from the clouds. कहता है, the poet is saying, Re Re Chatak, oh listen, Chatak, bird, and that is for all of us. Re Re Chatak Savadhana Manasa, I'm warning you, be careful in your head, in your thoughts. Savadhana Manasa Mitram, oh my friend, Kshanam Shunyatam, just listen to me for a moment. एक क्षण के लिए मेरी बात सुनो। क्या? Ambodha Bahava Vasanti Gadane. Amba is water, Ambodha, clouds, the water-bearing clouds, Bahava, many, बहुत सारे, गगन में, आकाश में हैं. So many rain clouds in the sky. Sarvaipi nahi tadrisha. But all, each one is not the same like the other. So what's the difference? What's the difference? Now, Kechi drishti vitarayanti dharanim. Some clouds just keep looking at earth from the sky and move away. And you keep on looking. Kechi garjanti vritha. And some make so much noise. Oh, gad. Vritha, bekar ka. Unnecessary. Meaning what? Some talk. Too much talk. Palaver. I'll do this, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do, yeah. And some just give you hope. What the poet is telling Chatak to all of us, yam pashyasi tasya purato. In front of all those, whoever you see, ma bruhi, mat bolo, do not utter, do not open your mouth. Ma bruhi, deenam vachaha, pathetic, pitiable words, requests. Don't do that. We should not unnecessarily beg, request, ask in front of those who just talk, no result, who just look at you and you hope, yeah, and they move away. So, the lesson, the Upadesha here is, we have to use our viveka, we have to use discretion, and the second thing is maintaining our self-respect. हमारा स्वाभिमान रख के ही, सामने वाले को देख के ही अपनी बात रखनी है. Simple. Isn't it beautiful? So this was Shardula Vikridita Chanda, the meter, the ambling, wandering lion. And इसके साथ मैं आज का संस्कृत सुभाषितों का बहुत ढेर पड़ा हुआ है, क्या करूं, लेकिन आज का ये मैं इति करती हूँ. फिर आपको कहती हूँ, कम से कम आज एक बार झुक के, घुटने टेक के, सर मत्था टेक के पृथ्वी को प्रणाम करो. प्रणाम करो. प्लीज बाउ टू मदर अर्थ. Thank her, pray to her, request her to forgive all our inappropriate actions. Assure her that we are better now, we will not misbehave. और आगे से थोड़ा संस्कृत का प्रेम भी आप बढ़ाइए. तो अंग्रेजी भी है, संस्कृत भी है, और मातृभाषा भी आपकी जो हो. आपको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं. स्वस्थ रहें, मस्त रहें, सुरक्षित रहें. थोड़े दिन की अब बात है, फिर भी घर में रहें. और अगला परसों होगा ना, शुक्रवार, फ्राइडे, आई विल अगेन present something new for you. I am not going to tell you what. I hope you enjoyed it. Please interact and give me your comments. Dhanyavad. Pranam.